Alrighty. Okay, where's my, there's that, and let's, uh, testing YouTube. Testing Twitch. Twitch for some reason is much slower. That's probably because I have the volume lower. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? So I went back and did some changes to the code. Let's switch to the code. Oh, oops. All right, that's where we are with the code. We are we have basically this change because right now originally the hit check returned true or false, so it could only be like one or the other, like yeah, this collider hit or not, or detect the hitboxes. But the issue was that um, there could be multiple colliders, and those hitboxes could be these hitboxes could be different. Um, this hitbox and this hitbox could be it, or like it could have multiple hitboxes. Like I could just create another one. It'd be exactly the same, but it'd be one, and it's gonna look through all of these. And I could make this hitbox could have a certain like uh, damage and knockback, and this one might be the sour spot and has a worse one. And I had no way of knowing that because it would just return true or false if there was anything in any of the colliders, in any of the hitboxes. So here I have one where it returns the number, the hitbox that actually hit, um, and because this thing gets into like hitbox priority, the system I've set up here, because it's done for like the Smash game I'm making. Um, so that's what I'm doing there. Mm. Oh yeah. Also, I added the meter. Um, there's a lot more in the old characters. There's like an advancing thing. There's like an aggro, which is like a yeah, it's a distance thing, and I don't like it's not really necessary. A lot of it's redundant, very redundant, like super redundant. And so so you really just need like one thing, and I do it. It's like way less. It's way less. Just these are just maximum minimum checks. So let me try. Now, like the basic thing is like guilty gear. Basically, you walk forward, you gain meter. You walk backwards, you don't. And in this game, oh yeah, I added the projectile, so the projectile is working, but it takes away a lot of negative penalty. Um, like a third of it, I think. Because I don't really want you sitting in the back throwing projectiles, so it's actually pretty weak. Let me see. Okay. And actually, let me check the let me check if this works in what's it called? In the fighting modes. Come on. So if I'm not running towards the guy, I should be not gaining meter. Yeah, yeah. Let me get my yep. So it looks like it. And same thing for you. If I'm walking towards them, I gain meter. If I'm walking away from them, I do not gain meter. So that's good. It's basically accomplished with a ray cast. Looking for the opponent's character in the direction your character is facing. Oh, one more thing to check. Let me check if it works on jumping. Because the raycast is at your character's X position and is at the opponent's character's Y position. So like if I'm yeah. So like no matter what, if I'm walking towards them, it doesn't matter if they're like because if you know the raycasts are like the raycasts are a just a line. Actually can you see it? It should be able to see it. Huh. It's going down? That's weird. Should be going like straight in front. Oh, this happened. I think that was the wrong one, yeah. Yeah. I think draw a line. I think you just draw a line. Yeah, draw a line. This might do it. Huh. Still isn't. Let me see. This is just to get that yellow line going straight. And it's going to go to... Is it this? No? Oh, it's going downwards. It should be going straight to the right. Hmm. I don't know. It's weird. Hmm. Is there any... Oh yeah, cancel. This is canceling one thing. Um. Oh, that's right. Basically, when you hit the ball, it will stop moving. Um, and this should be in do cancel because it should only happen once. When you cancel, it just cancels you out of it and just once though, and then you're back to I. Oh, I should put this here. I should. Yeah, right there. Now let's see. Does this actually even work? No, like not a meter. I have to get like half meter. Nope, it does work. There it goes. And if I hit it, actually, so basically you can like it's just like Guilty Gear actually. You can release the thing and you can release a projectile and cancel the end lag. Okay, cool. That works. Much simpler than all of this. This is what I had to do for the last one. Oh, even like actually jumping is different when you jump. Trying to find the difference when you jump and why I had to do. Oh, because of all this. Yeah, this is like a billion times simpler. Yeah, I do need. Yeah, that's also what I need. Where's Yeah, those. Okay, those two are fine. This is like the difference between like this is like the difference 4 years makes. All of that and more just to cancel things versus like where is it? No, actually it's in do cancel. That all this. That's it. Oh yeah, there it is. Very little. Ah. Hmm. Update is called once per frame. That's a reminder though. Alright. Hmm. Let's do an aerial attack now. It should be easy now that we've already done one. Famous last words. I guess air hit. So I started it here. Um, uh, before actually, I'm gonna do some balancing. I'm gonna make does it value a plus speed? I should have. Score plus, no, it was something else. Yeah, plus speed right here. I'm gonna give it. Where's handleball? Where's hit stop? Where's my hit stop? What does handleball do? Ball control. Ball speed. I'm going to plus speed. Where's plus speed? It's P plus speed. Oh, there's plus speed. Okay, plus speed. Add speed at increments by 1. And combo boost. Now, what is the add speed? Is that even a thing I use anymore? Okay, I do use it. But it's not really that useful. Alright, so we'll go to it's combo boost, which is big, so I'll give it 10. I should though. I should put these up there. It's annoying, but I have to. I should put these in the dictionary. Where are you? Yeah, I should put this in the dictionary. What's this called? This is not plus speed. This is and that should be 10. Uh, okay. And then we'll just do this. And that's what you have to do. So I'm gonna see if this actually causes a problem. Let's see. Oh, that removed all my meter. What was that for? Oh, because okay, yeah. When I create the projectiles, it removes my meter. That's right. It adds negative meter. Yeah, I ever have to think about like using that attack all the time. Okay. Okay, let's see. Uh, oh. Let's see. Um, okay, and yeah, let's go there. Okay, so okay. So if you're in the air, you have control over yourself. So if you're doing air hit and you're on the ground, it sets you back to idle. And now we have to create stuff. I wanted to make like and I had an idea for this guy, and I wanted to make like if you hit them with the projectile, the ball gets like a what's it called? The ball gets like marked with like a bomb or something, and like if you hit it, um, if you use certain attacks, the attacks will have like a your attacks will have like an explosion, and if the ball isn't hit by it doesn't have the projectile bomb like mark on it, nothing happens. But if you do it, it will hit it, and you'll have a big explosion that will also hit it. Um, which I think might be cool. He's also got a gun, so I want him to have like a shot, like he can shoot he can shoot people, shoot the ball. Let's try it. This is gonna give me the exact same thing. Uh, I guess I don't need this anymore. I think it should go away at 37. Because it's just checking first. Let me check this. Yeah, that should work. And then I can just do this. Right now it's exactly the same, so I'm gonna just do air hit. What do I call these normally, actually? Air straight, so I call it. All right. Okay, so let's see. So it's not working. Um, oh, because there's no state too. Okay, right. And nothing creates the state. Okay. All right. So let's try to get the do hit, and right there stays not, and then I should do it down here. All right. So this is necessary. I don't use this anymore. That's not necessary, and that isn't necessary. That's it. And if I go in, and then it turns its state, and then if I go into set state, I can add stuff here. And then you have to break. And let's see if this works. There it is. Oh. Hmm. Seems to be some overlap. Oh, wait a minute. Why is that happening? Set state, idle. All right, it doesn't have the, okay. It doesn't have the detection. It doesn't have the detection in it. So do that. And frankly, it should be in here because why would you need to check if there's nothing that it's not active frames anymore? I guess I should because that is how ah uh I am missing something, but I shouldn't be. Let's see. 1 second. Okay. I mean, there's no like animation, sure, but I should be able to. Oh God, that's right. Okay, yeah, that's why because it's not letting me move in the air because I did this. I guess it's hard to see, but like I'm not able to move like control myself in the air, which you always should be able to do because I just in set state. I do start hit or just stop input, and that stops can move all the time. So I should do. Let me see if this works. No, let's turn this on. No, still doesn't work. Air hits if is grounded. It's a boolean. And if you're not, hmm. Why can't I move in the air? Start hit. Yeah. Why is stop input not working? Am I? Let me see. Do move. Do run. I guess is what I called it. Oh, frames equals 0. Why? Oh, cause okay, yeah, that was before. I think I had controlled it with that. So I think that yeah, it's not very. Let me see if this works. Hopefully, it doesn't cause like any redundancies. Yeah, there you go. There you go. And I can't move here because I already made that work. Yeah, that was another redundancy I had in the code. Because originally I couldn't figure out like my characters were constantly moving a little bit. Like you see the smoke animation while they're running, that always happens if they're moving even a little bit. So sometimes if I was like doing this, if I was doing attack, you're not allowed to move in the ground. if I held forward, it would still slightly move your character, and I never understood why it happened to the other characters. And eventually I fixed it, I think. But there was like so many redundancies. I like zeroed the movement in every situation. It was annoying. But I'm gonna be back. How that works. Alrighty. Go back to coding. Let's do some airhead values. I'm gonna make this like really strong, really straight hit. Um, really strong, really straight hit. It's we have adjusted values and now we have airhead values, and we don't use these. Um, 600 meter gain. 10 is fine. Hit stop. I want hit stop to be a little longer, so I'll do 10, 12. It's really long. Kind of like if you make the hit stop longer, it'll seem like you did a really painful hit. Increase that. Meter gain. F. Guy hit stop. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's fine. Now we can actually test all this if I go down here and change all these. Yeah. All right. I'm thinking because I can. This is the duration has to be the same, but in these I have to put them here, Whereas duration and then send the I have to like set the attacker's duration and then set the attack the victim's um hit stop duration. I could do this all in one by doing it here. I can just have them right here. Will like do both. Hmm. I have to send the hitter. Oh, just go back and send the hitter. But I guess I have to do it here anyway, so it's really not that big a deal. I have to like have something here because they're different. So I'm fine with that. So let's see how this works. Hmm. I have like 0 on this. No, it's on here. Oh, it's right all the way up here. Like do hit. Yeah, it is 0. All right. Yeah, that's why. You really need like quite a bit of two. Let's see what this does to person. I guess that's not at all. I need to change the hitboxes now. So let's go into the mm. Where am I looking? Where am I going? Check. So right here. That's airhead. Airhead right here. Okay. I'm gonna say size. No, I don't want it to be that big. Extents is half of the bounding box. Size is the full size of the bounding box. The bounding box is very big. See, I guess I can show you right here. So you know, so that square basically that's the bounding box. This square is the bounding box. Let's move over here so we clear. The blue square is the size of the bounding box, and the X value is the horizontal, and that's the size. So in this case, um, like we'll use this guy as the size. So say I'm here, or like I'm standing here. The hitbox will start like at the end of the other character, um, the other character's bounding box. That's where it will start. So I think I actually don't want that. I want it. I just want extends, so like halfway. Extends is halfway of the bounding box size. Size is the full size of the bounding box size. So I'm going to. I'll say extends, and then we will. Now the size colliders overlap. Angle is gonna be 90. It's gonna be horizontal. It's actually gonna be pretty big. I'll say Y value. Um, 1.5. And the Y will be, I can just make it X. Um, it's gonna be tricky with the hitboxes I have, but I think I figured that out already. Yoink. Yoink all that. Let me put it down here. These have to be the same. They don't have to be, but they are. Uh, where am I? What am I doing? And yeah, and then I can put that down here. Okay, so I just need these two. I had to put it down in this hitbox down here with the air hit, air straight, and these two have to go. Okay, and that's what we're doing there. It's the rotation is rotation is 90 degrees. So vector 3, I think it's x 90 degrees. Times 90. I think this will give me what I need to get. Oh my god. Oh no, that's wrong. It's not X. Uh might be forward. Let me try this. That was the X direction, that might be the Z direction I need. Front, back, and vector. Oh, no, that's not it either. Is it Y? I think so. Makes no sense if it's Y. Oh, it is Y. It also is not, wow, that also is not, you know, let me try, let me just do this in the editor. Okay, now I'm gonna just go player 1 and let's change this guy's rotation. Okay, that's wrong. That's wrong too. It's Z. It's Z is the rotation. So why was it? Yeah, let's try that again. One more thing. I'm gonna see what the actual raw numbers are. I just needed to go from like 0. Yo, please stop. Fine, here. 0 to 90. Is it negative 90? I guess it's negative 90. Oh, up. It's still up. Fuck. Why is that happening? You can make the whole thing 3D, by the way. That's how it looks in 3D. As a canvas, and that's how this looks in 3D. Actually, I can show you like this canvas is just one image, and that like the effect is one image. So if I like restart, you can see how the effect works. Like the camera is zooming in. Actually, I guess I should show you the camera. So now you can see the camera on the right with all this that this is the camera. This is little this thing. And if I rematch, you can see zooming in and stuff while the this guy's just get the picture just gets bigger. And that's how you create that effect. But this is not working. Why? Why is this not working? What if I just do very straightforward? Like I just do a 1. I'll just do some random number. -50. I'm still trying to get the rotation to be right for the hitbox. I don't get it. Why wouldn't it? I'm gonna take the player 1. Player 1 already had this done. Airframes. Facing times 90. Is that the problem? It just makes no sense. Like, why wouldn't that work? It's not. This specifically doesn't do that. And the actual thing isn't doing that. This is not 90 degrees anymore. Why is that? It should be facing times 90. That makes sense. But why all of a sudden does this not work? Oh, because it matters on the... Okay. Alright, I see what's going on. I basically switched the Y and the X positions, so it already looks like I want it to basically be like what can I use? I want it to look like the bounding box of the character, but flipped on its side. But I've already done that with the sides. Like I've already done that with the sizing it right here. It's already basically rotated. So because I swapped the X and the Y values, so it will basically just do this. It'll be like exactly the same, but it will do that. And then I'm switching it 90 degrees, or like 90 degrees forward in this, and it will just go back to normal. So I should just do let me see, I should just do X, and then this should be Y 1.5 times. It should just be that, and then I'll just do this. Now, now should all go back to normal. There it is. Yeah, that should do it. And that should be actually bigger because I want it to be bigger. Oh. Yeah, when we think in the X direction, so we'll say we'll give it 2 in this case. So size times 2, yeah. Times 2. That should be down here is times 2. So now we should be able to see what we're doing. It's gonna be much bigger. It's much better. Oh, okay, that's gigantic, but all right. Yeah, it's way too powerful. Let's make the Y value smaller. Let's just do regular size. Yeah, okay, that's better. Yeah, it's better. Mm, Oh yeah, this one. Hmm. Thinking about a way I can make this more interesting. Uh, so I want like multiple hitboxes. I don't really need them though. I guess I could just. Mm, what can I do here? I can do like a tibber mechanic, and what you can do with that is basically think of these as like this number is like a priority. It's gonna run through this hitbox first. And actually, I can do that with, yeah, I can just do that for the ball. So basically, the 0, 1, the indexes are like priorities, but in reverse order. So like the 0 is the highest. And what happens is that when it looks through it's gonna look through every single indice in Collider's ball, and that holds all the hitboxes for any particular frame. And once we get a hit check, it's gonna go into hit check. Where's that check? It's over here. Up here. Where's it? Yeah. So it's gonna look through everything in Collider's list. It's gonna look through the whole list, and then it's going to check if something's in it, and then it's gonna look at the hit list, and it's going to put the name in whatever Collider's in the hit list if 0 is hitting anything, right? So if 0 isn't hitting anything, then it will move on to or say like for example, zero does hit something, like the big hitbox hits something, then that means it'll put the name on the list. Okay, and then it is going to go through the next collider. So if I add like another hitbox, a smaller hitbox, like the Tipper hitbox, like Marth Tipper hitbox, it's gonna look through this again, but this time it's gonna find the name because zero already put it in there. That means it's going to ignore that. And actually, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing an issue right here. Because it should not be -1. Mm, could be a problem. That might be like, but it might be pretty easy to solve because if I go to, okay, so if it does hit once with I, it'll return I, which is zero. We'll say it's zero, but it will look through it again, and it will see. No, this wouldn't be a problem because if if it doesn't find it and it's not null, we'll just give it to zero. So this won't be a problem because then if I give it, so the problem is that once it goes through zero, then it goes to one, it's going to hit this and it's going to return -1 when it should return zero. So I'm thinking it should be like -I instead of -1. So some way like I can get this. So if it goes like zero and then we're at I equals 1 and keep hit is 0 and I equals 1, that means that if it does hit, then we get rid of that one. And if the name's already on there, we get rid of I. Um, right? Yeah, we get rid of I. We yeah, so -1 and we go back to 0. But if it's true that 1 is the only thing that happens there, then we have then I will now equal 1. And now if we go to a second one, if we go to the index 2, and 2 finds is now has found the name, we're going to subtract 2 from 1, which gives 0. So no, that shouldn't work. Um, hmm. If I do here, if I can do like keep hit plus I, so the first one will be 0, and then we'll go to keep hit minus I. No, that doesn't make any sense either. Hmm. Because I just wanted to return the collider that I need. That's the problem here. So collider list, I keep hit equals -1, keep hit equals I. Needed to return -1. I can't have it return -1, sorry. Keep hit equal. Okay, so keep hit. Very hard. Very annoying. I have to get the collider back. Uh, I guess I can just return the collider. The index of the collider that actually goes through. It's more like if it's nothing. Yeah. I guess I don't need a number. So if because if you do find it, so there's a couple problems. If this way, if you get to the end of this list and it's not null and it's just full of stuff, um, it's not a name you've seen before, but it is not null either. It's full of names you just haven't seen them before. It should still come back as 0. It should still do that. Um, and that's why this is default 0. So if there's nothing there, but like right here, if you do find it, then keep hit will be a different number. So if I just like do this, it will like it's going to be true all the time. So I guess I'll have to do like if keep hit equals 0, That's like a default state. Then keep it equals -1, even though like, let's see. So check if this all works properly. That's all works. Barely. So take away on my meter constantly. Yeah. Okay, and now I can go and create a new. Oh. All right. So if I add one more to Collider's ball, and I just leave Collider's guy because I don't care. No, Collider's guy doesn't need an extra one. This is how basically the tipper works. I should actually re-explain that now that I've actually got this right. All right. So basically, actually, no, I'll put this out of here. Where's once I get all this put together, I will put it at the end of all this. So we have bound center, bounds extends, and it will be uh, the size of x times 2. So like 2.5 f. And then actually I should place this using the hitboxes. This is what they're good for. Um, so now we can just do this. So it's going to be pretty far out. Size times 2. And we'll just say they're both, it's like a square at the end. This won't actually do anything. This will just let us see it and like just copy paste it onto the top. So let's see. How this looks. Huh. Oh, oops. Yeah, I have to write. Okay. For this to work and not to overwrite everything, you have to put it in a different. You have to add like that. There's more than one. The hitbox number essentially plus. So now we do it. Okay, let's go. Now they'll have both. Oh, all right. There. Okay, actually that's not bad. All right, so this is basically how Marth's tippers work in Smash. I will zoom in. You shall see all that. Good. Okay, so you see how his that smaller square in front of the smaller red square in front of the really big red rectangle. So that has the lower priority, and Marth has it on the lowest priority, and you have to only hit that smaller hitbox, that part that's protruding out, not the overlapping part. The priority system is made to disambiguate overlapping hitboxes. So if you hit two hitboxes, what takes priority? And what if those hitboxes send in different directions and have different power, like a soft spot or a sour spot, or like a sweet spot or a sour spot? Because those are two different hitboxes. Um, the priority system decides that, and the way they have it is each hitbox has an ID 0, 1, 2, 3, and they decide how uh, if two hitboxes overlap, who has the lowest number, I believe, in Smash. Um, and the lowest number wins out, and it gets to take priority. Marth's tipper has the lowest priority, so it has like the highest number. So you have to hit the non-overlapping part of Marth's tipper hitbox. It's not just the whole circle um, that's on the tip of his sword, the non-overlapping part, and that will give you the tipper hitbox. And the another thing in melee, his spike, his down air, like that's reversed. The spike hitbox is the highest priority, so it's much easier to actually spike. Uh, you need to hit the tipper, quote unquote, with the spike for it to spike. But the tipper hitbox is the highest priority, so it's like way easier. The other games don't do that. The other games fix that so that you need to hit the tipper properly um, to spike someone. So that's what this 0, 1, 2, 3 nonsense is for. So like this is the highest priority hitbox. This line 1, 16, 13. That's the highest priority hitbox, and that's the next one. And the way I do it is that this goes first, and if it's hitting something, it writes the name down on the list, and then this goes next, and it sees that, hey, we already hit this person, ignore this collision. That's basically how that works. But if zero is no one is in that big giant rectangle hitbox, then it won't put the name on the list, and it will just say, okay, that's a good collision, and then it'll go to the next one and say, oh hey, I did find it. So now, or I didn't find anything, and or someone is in my hitbox, but I didn't find their name on the list. So I'm gonna say, okay, it's gonna overwrite now. I'm gonna be the one who takes priority. You're gonna use my damage and knockback. And then if there was another one, like if I had another one, I'd put two, and then it would look here. This would look here, and it would say, oh, um, I'm gonna look through, but hey, someone's in my hitbox too, so we're overlapping just these two, and it's gonna say, well, someone's in my hitbox, but the name's already on it because Collider Ball 1 put the name there, and that means that this is just ignored. So for this case, I have I should organize this right here. I just need this one, and this says this, and I can just put them here. This is 0. Oh, oops. Oh, nope, nope, nope. That should be here. That should be 0. And now I would have to put it into a local variable. So let's say int hitbox equals, just so I only have to run this thing once. And then I can say okay, and now I'm going to go, yeah, so I already hit 0. So I think I just have to, see, do I? Yeah, I do. I'm gonna have to add another hitbox. So meter gain 0, ball hit sub 0. I could do like a straight multiplier. You can just use the same values and do a straight multiplier. I might do that for these. Yeah. So we go to the top, air hit values, and right now this is x0, y hit 0, and that's for the first one, and this will be x at 1, x at 2, and we'll say like 1000, and that'll be 0. That'll be like straight forward, so you can aim it really well if you get the tipper. This 1006, this doesn't really, this kind of gets hamstringed because like there's a max speed to the ball. It gets faster over time, but um there's a max speed to the ball. So 600 is never really going to be 600. It's going to be like, I think like maximum is 500, I think, probably. But this basically means he'll hit it to top speed every time. So I might actually want to lower this. I'll lower that to like 400, and I'll lower that to 300. So let me see. And then I'll just a multiplier. Tipper multi. Uh, I'll double it. Why not? Oh, And I think, yeah, let's do this. I don't really need this much, actually. This is that'll be like the big issue. So we like double the hit stuff. I mean, we'll see. And then this will all be one. This will be a one. Not a writing. Let's see how this goes. See if I can actually hit it. Ah. Oh, something's not working. Now get rid of my meter. Okay. Come on. Okay, I think I'm missing. It's like some collision shoot. Actually, you know, I should actually. I'm gonna go in and write like a console log so I can actually see if this got hit. This will only zipper. And now let's go back up here. Okay, let's see. No, that was not zipper. I don't think that's even like working. The whole thing, yeah, the whole thing isn't working. The hit check isn't working. Okay, that works. Zero. Hmm. It wrote zero, but it won't. Well, no, it's zero because yeah. No, actually, it shouldn't be zero. But nothing's happening. Hmm. Uh, oh. Uh, the OBP. How are you? Um, I'm trying to figure this out. Why is it when it overlaps, it doesn't work? Oh, right, yeah. So list I object name, and then I'm good. I'm just trying to figure out why this one thing isn't working. Let me see. So basically, I don't know if you've played Smash, but I'm trying to get the tipper hitbox working, like Mart's tipper. And if you look, this little square, you can't overlap. It has to be the outside of that square. And if you hit the outside of that square, um, you you'll get a much stronger hit. But for some reason, it's just not doing it for me. It is not returning. Just make it easy for me, please. Nope. The other way. Man, it's always zero. This clear. You ah. So that's what I'm doing. Right now I'm looking at this down here. Somewhere in this code, that's the problem. Somewhere. Why? Oh, it might just, it might just not be here. It might be because I just forgot something very simple. I just forgot to put it in the proper place. I mean, I hope so anyway. Colliders ball 1. Physics overlap box bounce center. Bounce. 2.5 times facing. Size X, yeah, it's all the same. If I go down here, 2.5 times facing, bounce size, vector 0. Let's see, airhead. So let me try to see if just this works at all. I mean, that's 0. Then I'll see if this actually does anything. Because it might just not be a problem with that. Come on. Let's see it. Okay, so it does do it, but it's not like giving me like a. Okay. It's when it overlaps, so it is a hit check. It also isn't like forcing me into the duration long enough. Hmm. Really doesn't make a lot of sense here. Uh, yoink. Okay, so here. So it starts at 0. Um, and if the first one is it returns -1, which is fine. So we're gonna look through here, and if it's not null, we're gonna look through the list, and if the list has a name in it, it's going to make it -1 if it's 0. Okay, and if the list doesn't have it in it, it's gonna make it 0. and then it's gonna break out of this. Oh, it shouldn't be breaking. Oh, that might be it. Um, no, it should break out of this, but it shouldn't break out of this. If it breaks out of this, then we're done, and we go back up here where I increases by 1. Because yeah, has a length of 2. Okay, and then that's a length of 10. And then we're going to go to 1, I is 1. And we're going to look through all of this. And if I is 1 and there's nothing in this name, that's fine. We're done. And we go through here, and then I is 1. And now we look through everything, I should return 1. It doesn't make any sense here. This is very confusing. So -0 and -1. Yeah, negative. Okay, so every frame -1. Fair enough. Way too high. Oh, huh? Look at that. It is overlapping, and then yeah, it's not. That's the bottom. Yoink. Wait for this to go into my goal. Yeah, cool. All right. Is it always going to the right? It should be going to the. Occasionally be going on my. There it is. All right. That is overlapping. -1. Why? Why does it end up being -1? Because it took a while to get to it, but now I have something. -1, why is that -1? Oh, wait. No, it doesn't make any sense. They should at least do it once. Like, it does it every frame, but it should hit once and then it should be done. Hmm. A keep hit equals 0. Mm, mm. Oh, I can just do this. I can do this much easier. You can just kind of just here. Uh, would it not be null though? Let me check. Where exactly? So we have this right now. So I'm gonna go look at the not the input maker, the hit stop clone. Right? No, it's okay. Why is it here twice? Oh, wait, I see. I'm not. This isn't okay. Wait. It goes from like 0, and we're looking through the entire colliders list. We're looking for. Oh no, that wouldn't make any sense because of the name right there. Why are there two of them? You should only have one. They're each giving a different name. Hmm. Why are they writing in there too? It's as soon as you see one. I guess as soon as you see one, you should be able to. You should only ever be able to hit once because there's only one ball. So if Collider's list, I think 0. Hmm. No. Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing. Oops. Oops. Actually, do that again. Actually, this time I'm gonna make it much easier on myself. I'm going to. I should have been looking at hit list. I'm gonna make my life much easier, and I'm going to go and do this. I'm going to lower the time to like frame 4, frame 20. Go down here and do 4 and 20. Nice. You're up here, you have to be 4 and 20. And then I can go back up here and try it again. Come on. Okay, here we are. Where's hit list? There. All right, so there's no one in it, even though there should be. Why does Clyde? There should Clyde's Bell should have 2 in it. Oh my god! Wait, what the hell? What? Collider's. Is there not enough space in Collider's Ball? I don't get it. Uh, this if Collider's Ball was 0, I notice that. It shouldn't happen every frame though. It should only go at the start of the hit when it switches. So like, why? Why is there nothing there? And first of all, why is the overlap box Collider's ball is a series of collider 2Ds. Overlap box is a collider 2D, yeah. I mean, I'm looking at it. That's what it is. All right. So what ends up happening was that if you look on the on the right here, Collider's ball, so it is detecting it, but the problem is if Collider's ball at index 0, which is up here, is null or there's nothing here, it will just return -1. So like in the code, and if you go up to the hit list, there, here, it will just return -1, and that's to make sure like if there's nothing in there. Um, that It makes no sense. Why would nothing be in there? I put them in there every frame. Every frame Collider's ball 0 is that. Oh, I know why. Because it's not detecting anything. This overlap box isn't returning anything. I see, and so it's it's null. It's returning in at this frame. It's returning null. Um, it's not like Collider's ball at index 0. Okay. 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 Hmm. So I think I actually have to do this. I have to move all of this into here. This way. Wait. No, that wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, it's exactly the same thing. That's the issue. This has to have something in it at all times. How do I just need to check if um length. I should do length. Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah. Okay. Where's length? Okay. So colliders dot length. Should be 0. If colliders dot length is 0, then that should do it. And that means I should go down here and say else. Uh, so if it was null, no, that was the problem. Yeah. Um, Mm. Collider's dot length is always 10. Um, how do I make sure Collider's ball? Mm. Uh, Collider's ball. Check. Collider's dot like this is basically useless because it'll never be 0. Um, I guess I can do this. I should I should just keep that just in case. Um, like if it is null and it's 0, I can do that. It's probably a more elegant way of doing this, but we'll see. Let's see if I get the issue, the noise. I get the noise. Nope. Oh, actually, it did go through. Okay, it went through, but why hit 1 doesn't exist. So let's go up to the top. Doesn't exist in the dictionary. Yep, I pressed 2. Okay. That is annoying. Let's go. Run. There you go. It doesn't give me the duration though. Because I just keep moving. Oh no. It's a problem. What? Why doesn't he go away? Like what's why doesn't Hitler should go away every time I press an attack? Every time the state changes, Hitler should be cleared every single time. Something's wrong. Let me see. And again, yeah, every time I start the attack, okay, it's gone. All right. If a collider's I equals null and keep hit equals 0. Oh. Oh. Yeah, okay. So then means like I equals 0. Keep hit equals -1. Okay. I think this is should be I equals 0. And keep hit if we're at the first part of colliders list and it's null, it should remain. Yeah, let's see. Okay. Okay, that's good. All right. And there's a problem. As usual. That's a tipper. Why? Why is that happening? Why would that ever happen? No, it's not happening. Come on. All right. So now it's just working. So I guess that's it. I oh no, every little thing is this tiny annoyance. Now I finally can get to animating after 3 hours. All right. Just why isn't what is ball hit stop? Ball hit stop is 10 times 2 tipper multi. That yeah, these are all airhead values. because yeah, something's wrong with the duration. It should be like I should have 20 as well. What? Let me see my what is my duration? Okay, I have 20. Why am I moving? All right, what is duration? I don't think I actually did duration properly. Let's hear it. I think I did duration wrong. Yeah, there's no actual code for this, I'm assuming. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's no real code if duration is true. Excuse me. I just never know. I mean, I've been a game dev for like it's no problem if you want to lurk. I've been a game dev for like 4 years, but I'm not like a professional or anything. I'm just making this. Um, this and a couple other games. Um, I do art more professionally, so. But I've just been learning Unity. I've also been learning Godot, um, all that kind of stuff. So, so you like you trying to be a game dev too? Sad, man. If you make games, makes you that's what makes you a game dev, frankly. Maybe if you try to make games, frankly. I don't know. I like doesn't have to have like a make a big deal out of the title, right? Just enjoy it. Have you ever do you want to use Unity or like I only use Unity and Godot. I don't know much about Unreal Engine. Mm, Yeah, Unity's pretty cool. Companies made some issues, but the engine's still pretty cool. At this point, I've started using Godot though. This game is that's cool. I don't know how to make VR chat worlds. That's cool. VR chat. I never ended up using that. The they seem pretty funny though. I've only seen the clips of VR chat where everyone does the nonsense. And the what was it, the Ugandan Knuckles meme? That's where I saw most of VR chat stuff. I believe that's what that was. Where's my gravity? What is applying gravity to this character? Did I forget to do that? Oh shit! It's just using the regular gravity. Oh my god! All right, wait, hang on. P graph. I never use it anywhere. Do I? No, I do. Yoink. The very bottom. Add force. And I think I should do like Unity's Pro Build. That's cool. How'd you like that? Like what you trying to make? What's you trying to like make a huge project or just for like practice? You create like Gotham City stuff. There's that Batman VR thing coming. You can like create that in VR world in VR chat. Honestly, like level designing and then VR. Like yeah, you can like make your own VR games. Uh, So right now I got to do duration is basically hit stop and when you're using when I do hit stop, you have to halt all movement. So I'm gonna put that here, I think. Um, I believe this should work. This should, oh, yeah, right here. Sorry. It should, I'm going to do this in late update, which is after everything's done. Oh. Well, the good thing about Unity, like the VR chat worlds were just practice. I want to make more than that, but I am currently lacking some important bits of information to be able to start. So the good thing about Unity is that it's been around for so long that there's like a million tutorials on anything. That's one of the reasons I started with Unity. Godot actually has that problem where no one's really making tutorials, or there's not many tutorials. There's more now than when it started, but there are a bunch of tutorials for Unity. So, and I think there's like just a bigger community, so you can like ask people easier. Though I have no idea how to use Unity's like 3D level design systems because I just make 2D games. Oh, and duration greater than 0. Okay, I think this is it. Let's go. Actually, I need to. Oh, I need to do a bunch of things. I also have to do. Also do this. I have to alt animation. There, all this stuff has to be done. Um, okay, so there's actually quite a bit I have to do here. Yeah, I'm currently going through Unity's essential pathway, then after go into the junior programmer pathway since I really need to learn to code. Yeah, coding was hard. Yeah, what I did basically was there's a tutorial for like Pong in Unity, and I literally built like started there just to learn everything on Unity, and there was a coding tutorial, right? It will teach you like how to put everything on, how to use kinematics, how to use rigid bodies, and then um, code basically, very basic, and then wait, and I just built on top of that over and over to make the state machine for this. So hit stop. I can't do that. Damn it. This is only if you get hit. If you're being. Uh, oh man. Um, I can't do it in this state machine because the state machine assumes that you can only have one. State machine assumes you can only have one, and hit stop, you can be in hit stop while being in another. Like if you hit somebody, you can be in hit stop. So they'll stop moving, but yeah, this doesn't make any sense here. So do is hit stop is true. I do have to make one of those special cases. Yeah, so I already have is hit stop. It's right here. So I think I can say if duration is greater than 0, is hit stop is true. Is hit stop equals true. And that means excuse me. And if hit stop is true, that means I have to do all this. And if hit stop and if duration is less equal to or less than 0, then I'll check if is hit stop is true. Then RB2D velocity dot velocity equals speed time. That does this, do I not have speed time? Oh, there it is. Is speed time, right? I think I already did this. Yeah. I don't know why is air dashing is false. I might have to I have to cross that bridge when we get there. Oh, because oh no, I don't know why. Because if you're in hit stop, frames don't move. Frame check goes away. FR rate and grav, those are the starting states. So when I go to basically I turn them to 0 so it stops animating and you don't fall. You basically stop in place. I need to revert that to where is it? Oh, it's not here. Yeah, you have to revert that to what it started with when you right here. So this is just what's in Unity when I started. Anim speed is typically 1, and gravity scale is what you set at the rigid body. So right. Can I build this? I can. So if you look at on the right, the rigid body will have a mass, linear drag, gravity scale is 0. Um, because I actually used to use gravity scale, but now I don't. So yeah. Let me check if this actually works or if there's a problem. I don't think this works. Actually, it might. Oh, it does work good. Yeah, now I freeze in the air. There you go. That wasn't a tipper, so if I just do this, that was not a tipper. Good. Let's give it a tipper. There you go, and it stays there for a while. Yep. Look at that. That works. Oh my god. Okay. God, that was a journey. Oh boy. So many things I had to do. Oh, yo, yo, yo. Man. Oh, yo, yo. I think. Okay, so 3 hours, 15 minutes, and I think I've gotten all the code out of the way. Now all I have to do. Almost all the code. Now all I have to do is animate it, but let's give it a like 15, I don't know, 20. 20 is fine. And then like I'll need some time. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because it's more for the animation I can do. I don't want to be too long though, because you should originally like I did the animations and then I changed the frame timings. Excuse me, to determine whether I wanted to do anything, to determine what, like how long something would be and whatever. But it can lead to like your game design messing up because you're using an animation to decide what the character does, and if you have a very long elaborate animation, the character might be very slow. So you should try to get the frame timings that make the game feel good, and then your animations will fit that. um, I think, so I'll show you one that like fits this to a T. The first, where is it? The first guy I made. Come on. The first attack on the first guy I made is this. Oh god, wait 1 second. It's gotta stream in. Why? It's basically this. Uh, this ruins the frame rate because of it. Just, I don't know. It doesn't like preload these drawings in, so they have to load them one by one, and it stutters the whole game. This was the first attack I made with this character, and it takes forever. It's very elaborate. I think if I go through it, it's all these frames, yeah, all these frames of animation for the one attack. And now we're back. That's how long that takes. Everything I have to stream, and I hate this about Unity. Okay. Back here. So that was like that's not a great attack in this game because the ball moves so fast. Um, you end up you end up basically like not using that attack in the end. It's also not like a particularly powerful attack, you know. Anyway, but yeah, so I think 15 to 20, I'll say like 35. Because he's got a pretty high jump. Oh, thanks for the follow. Let's see. Not you. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I messed up. Okay, I have to go in down here. 15, 20, and what, 35 I said? Yeah, 15, 20, 35. 15, 20. Back up. Do this. Let's see. How does that happen? Let me check this frame by frame. I think there's an issue. Okay. Yeah, okay, so why isn't this working? There it is, detecting ball. For some reason, this isn't working right now. Ball's in it. Uh, um, this frame is 17. So what's the problem? It's the overlap. That's the issue. I think it's got to be the overlap. Yeah, if it's overlapping, it's causing problems. Right. Or not. Yeah, again, like why is that the problem right there? It just sometimes doesn't go for it. Sometimes it does. I think I'm getting the wrong. I think I'm getting the wrong sizes. Let me try this. Is this maybe this is the issue? Turn -1. Let's see. Mm, Come on. What? That works too. I mean, again, this sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'll have to figure that out later. Um, all right, mm, I'm gonna stop the stream here. I might come back and stream and do the animation next. Um, but I need some serious time to think about that off stream. Exactly what the animation is gonna look like. But yeah, if not, I'll just do it tomorrow. But thanks. I'll see you. Hey, no problem. Thank you for talking. It helps. DOBP.